I'm going to try to get into a series of showcasing defensive setups. Kind of help you guys going into Madden 24, and trust me, you're going to need all of these going into Madden 24, okay? I'm going to kind of start with the dime defense. And the thing about the dime defense, you can run it with 3 safeties, which is going to be key. What's up, Abdul? For how you're going to, basically stop the run. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have probably your best block shed safety on the outside. Make sure he can tackle, okay? There's 2 plays that I use a lot in this formation. Obviously, I've went over the tray trips and trio trips left or whatever you use to cover one robber, right? You can't run this formation flipped. If you run it flipped, it kind of like gives you weird alignments. So I don't run this flipped. You can't. Make sure you have auto flip off. And you're going to go with this edge blitz 1. It's a pretty simple setup. And we're just going to go up against random 12 personnel sets. So just find one. We'll just kind of go up against runs. Let's kind of start with stretch run. All right. Pretty much like if they're lined up like this, you're pretty much not gonna have to worry about anything. The only thing I want you to do is man align. All right. You're gonna man align, and you're gonna get on this other gap. It depends on like if they run spread or trips left, it might change. Okay. Now if they run trips left, you can blitz the corner off the left side, but you can do whatever you want with the corners if you think they're passing or whatnot. But pretty much what's going to happen is they're not really going to have any gaps to run through, okay? They try to run it to the strong side, they're going to get messed up. If they have a set where, let's say, they come wing slot, and they try to run, see if I can find a stretch run that isn't an RPO. You can actually run this versus gun wing flex too. We'll try the inside run. So if it's like this, and I know it's a run, all I gotta do is blitz the slot. And if I blitz one, I can just put the other in like a zone. I can put like an outside third. And all you're gonna do is man align. The safety's gonna drop on the other side, and you can opt to put like formations like this. If you know they're gonna kick it outside, just make sure you have something to set the boundary, like a hard flat or something like that. So that's all we really got to do. And because I know I've got a blitz and defender on the slot on the other side, I can just kind of navigate between the gaps. I don't have to shoot the gaps because I know I'm going to have help. Okay? That's the main thing, is just kind of play gap integrity. Don't try to over pursue. That's a lot of people's mistake when they try to play run defense, is they just try to gap shoot. And when they gap shoot, they run into their own guy, or they can kind of get trapped with motion hikes, and it stresses their user, and you might fall down, and nobody likes to fall down in coverage, It's like rule number 1, no, right? So like I said, you're just going to kind of sit right here. He comes out, he runs the inside zone. It's fine. You can take the gap away. So, let's try some other formations, so that you know that I'm not, Jacobs is not easy to tackle, So I just kind of giving y'all a 4-1-1. I can use this against a lot of different sets. Preferably, I would prefer using it as your single back defense. 12 personnel, if they come out in like A sets or something, you can use this. Any formation you think that they're running. Like I said, I'm just going to blitz the slot and set the boundary. I can opt to press. Like I said, if I know it's a run, I can opt to press. I really don't have to do anything. Oh, I chose the wrong play. Lord have mercy. It's got to be edge blitz. Thought I picked it. Like, it's not. Like I said, we're going to blitz the outside this time and then set the boundary from the seam right there, then man align it. Safety should drop. And then all you got to do is play gap integrity. Wherever the run goes, you just take it away. You're going to be following behind the defensive end anyway. He's going to be at the linebacker position. You can see right there, Crosby's not going to get pancaked. So I trust him one-on-one to hold his guy and actually get a push. So he doesn't get pancaked. It makes it easier for me to just kind of go around him. You know, that's kind of what makes run fits work. A lot of people don't explain stuff like that. Is your guys need to be able to match up with what's blocking them. If you just have safeties right there, they're going to get pancaked, and then your user's going to get pancaked, and you're just going to have holes opening up, and you're wondering why the fuck I can't stop the run? It's because you're not matching personnel on the field. You can match personnel with dime defense. You can stop the run with a dime defense if you play gap integrity and you match personnel with what's blocking. You understand the gap assignments. So like I said, this is going to be like one of the key defenses that you're going to use to stop the run. I had pretty good success with it yesterday. I've not really tested it versus zone splits, but we're going to go ahead and try. And all you got to do is just man align it. Safety drops. Wait for him to go for the hike. He actually did pretty good versus zone split. Do it a couple times. I'm going to blitz the outside. Gap integrity with the seam flat and go ahead and man align. And right there, you stop the zone split, which is actually, you know, something people would use versus blitzes, you know. But if you kind of paid attention yesterday when I was teaching you guys how to stop the trap runs and the base runs the easy way, instead of giving up 8 to 10 yards of carry, you can actually kind of slam it in the backfield or, you know, minimize the gains to maybe 2-3 yards, if that, you know, and I'm talking elite running backs. All you got to do is just give them space, spread out. Give them space to block so that you can run behind their blockers. People's mistake is when they run into those style runs, those power traps and stuff like that. It's when you pinch in, you make the blocking stronger. Okay, so it's just something to pay attention to. Always, anytime you see your opponent constantly running trap run, one trap, power halfback base, quick base, counter runs, do not pinch the lineman. Okay, obviously if they do it once or twice, you can kind of go ahead and be like, okay, that's the run he wants to use. All you got to do is just spread your D-line or spread your linebackers, depending on what formation you're in, and basically whoever's in those C gaps are just going to penetrate. Okay, you're going to get one-on-one blockings, and then you're going to have guys blocking that guys they're not supposed to be blocking, so on and so forth. But I just wanted to kind of show you that. Like I said, if it's like, you know, trips, sometimes you got to be careful for like RPOs or quick passes. But sometimes, like if I'm like confident they're going to run, instead of like run committing, I just blitz the defender just like I would against trips or whatever. You know, if I'm in my cover one robber defense, I'm going to blitz that slot, you know, so that I can get that gap penetration right up the A gap. Okay. So we'll play a couple of games. I might be able to use it. I might not. You know, I can show you other run defenses. But this one's pretty solid. And the reason why I say versus 12 personnel is because some people like me are very creative. They'll start using like tight ends at fullbacks or so on and so forth, and then just audible to gun empty. Well, when you come out in this formation, they go gun empty, you can correctly align with it, and you won't get bugged out, and you won't have pass rushers in coverage. That stuff like that you got to kind of pay attention to. It's pretty much why you may see the bulk of the NFL running these type of defenses, because now they can match up a lot better with what's on the field. The only way you would necessarily need, you know, like a 3-4 base or something like that is if you know the package that's on the field is going to be basically whatever they audible to is still going to be technically the same set. It's just your problems is when you play more advanced players, you're going to have guys come out in one formation and they're either going to audible up or they're going to audible down, okay? And basically just playing this defense, it basically kind of gives you the best of both worlds, you know? So it's just something that you want to kind of formulate into your style of play. I know the last few days I haven't exactly been playing serious. Just been playing to have fun, really. And I guess people got butthurt about it. I'm like, bro, it's like 2 weeks left. But I guess y'all want me to be serious, so here we go. I can't have fun. How the Joker said, why so serious? Still going on my game plan. What we got? We got some. What up? Nothing much. You trying to play to have fun, or you one of them tryhards?
Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here.
I understand. I mean, just 2 weeks left. Let's go.
And off we go from Las Vegas.
I'm trying to make some fireworks. Let's go.
From the 6. And he returns this to the 22.
All right, just kind of see what we need to do. We can start with it and see.
To throw right away is Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
Is it just me, or has tackling just been really off these last couple of days?
On the gain, a great start for this offense.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know when I used to
Come on, try me like that, bro.
he just snuck out there and he's got a nice
Masterclass defenser over here.
Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Thank you.
Here's Howell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back.
That's not a regular linebacker. He played safety in college. That's nice.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, here's Howell. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake.
Get out of here.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not.
I mean, if you're going to go for it, you might as well throw it with an actual quarterback.
And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Should we do it, fellas?
1st and 10 now from the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. That one incomplete there.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter.
That wasn't pressure. That was just a bad free form attempt.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Stidham.
I almost get it, Stidham, bro. Just said it now. We got this.
Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Now it's Stidham.
Get him, Stidham. Beautiful lob.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's
Don't chase that route. We good.
Throwing again here, Stidham. And that one off the mark.
I'm going to throw it where you can't get it, obviously.
Coverage is certainly a staple of their defense.
That's what you're supposed to do, right? That's the whole point of free-forming.
After the incompletion for second down. Stidham from the shotgun.
Free-form. That's what free-form, bro. You can't catch up with a free-form. You can place it where you can't get it.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who were in sync.
I placed it just in case.
But especially the person running the
I ain't gonna take chances with it with a 61 overall quarterback.
in a terrific play.
In motion left, the tight end. Stidham gonna look to throw.
What are you doing, bro?
It's caught. And it's aimed.
That shit kills hard flats.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind
Thought you were doing something. You thought you were doing something.
Strategy now, when I talk with coaches and when we sit with them,
Let me put my...
they actually have
Oh,
two-point
he'll
periods
come out in this
in
again.
practice
Okay.
now, something they never really did before.
out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. 3rd and 1. Howell's going to throw it. Got an open man. Finds Gibson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Shoves him away. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, man, stop. Come on now, EA.
He does have the first down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and it slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full-time with us, that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
This
one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards.
Well, when you got 2 edge threat elites, the only team that has it in regs, it's a little bit tougher to make them type of throws.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Another throw on 2nd down.
Throwing it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Why are you rolling out of the pocket? I got 2 edge threat elites, bro. Like, that's not a good idea.
3rd down coming up.
You gonna learn today.
full 10 yards on third down. Howell throwing on third down here.
Oh, overran it.
And he's going to have another first down.
That should have been Peaks.
Comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Waiting for this one.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You got to wait for that one. Yes, sir, I got bodies over there. I'm waiting for that RPO, though.
No matter how many bumpers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
They want to go wing on me, fellas.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Give up the middle to Gibson.
I don't run commit, bro.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. They'll run with Gibson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Gibson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Perfect.
They'll try to run with Gibson.
Yes, sir.
And this is not going to do it as he stopped.
No, I didn't run commit, bro. I don't do that.
This Raider defense not giving
No, it's called gap assignments, not run committing. It's called gap assignments. You got pushed in that time.
Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson.
Big difference between if I was run committing, you'd have receivers wide fucking open.
Are back within a couple of the lead.
Big difference. I'm only sending what I need to send.
Denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after
Oh,
he got
bro.
stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field?
Let me sit there and say I can't stop the run.
Think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell you you've got to be able to run.
I had a defender over. I had a defender over there. We good.
Right there.
Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go to. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those?
Run if you want to against this defense. You're going to get
That's
schmacked.
exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the side.
Just a little bit more. Bro, you're not going to pick it off. You're not going to pick it off, I'll tell you that.
Double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
You're lucky he cut in. If he would have went straight, you were burned. I wasn't expecting him to cut.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top. You become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Little bootleg here. Howell.
Come on.
Touchdown, Washington.
I can take that away. That ain't nothing.
Logan Thomas, 47 yards.
I ain't worried about that.
Have moved out in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure
Just letting you know, though, I ain't run committing, though.
Gets a head of steam going, and as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
Bro, you got one lucky pick because my guy ran a cut route instead of going vertical.
It gives you a boost, a huge win for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Take it in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it. A good way to think about it.
Catch the ball, bro.
Get to it in a little bit different way.
Lame ass shit.
Interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Adams the man in motion right. Second down, Stidham to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Stidham. In trouble here and down.
Take him up. We got this.
The 8-yard line.
Up on it.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Let's take it at around the 40. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes
What you think you're going to run on me, bro?
Last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone.
I know how to play match personnel defense.
Success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Nah, why would I have to respect that run? You don't have a run game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again with Gibson. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 40.
You got lucky on that one.
51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Straight ahead, Gibson. Looking for
Told you not running on my defense, bro. Just give it all.
Scrimmage, and that's it. Second down, Hal back to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So here we go, 4th down. Howell. Thomas brings it in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. To throw is Stidham. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Stidham. Able to find Warner. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Stidham to throw. And this is caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Final play of the half. It's Stidham looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Yeah, I'm ready for 24. Are you? That's the question.
Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Some already broken, was broken in the beta.
As we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
QB draw, RPO.
We fielded inside the 5.
People were taking the QB draw, RPOs for one-play touchdowns with like 70-speed quarterbacks. Yeah, that shit was broken.
Offense set to get this drive started. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now it's Stidham. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now Stidham. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Down, here's Stidham. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Stidham going back to the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Cover 0 killer.
Remain for 2nd down. Stidham. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Wait till next year.
Payne with a sack that time. And on that one, the protection just...
Quarterback actually can escape the pocket.
You have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
He finds his man, complete.
That's when you try to cram a gap with your user, bro. Take him out of his assignment. You can't cover the flat when you're right there on a fucking lineman. It's not high IQ football.
Now Stidham on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly thought he had a reason to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 2nd down, here's Stidham.
Mr. I got the flats.
His man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll cross over out of bounds.
That's the issue with playing cover 0. You don't know what you have.
On the catch and run, it's a 1st down.
All right. Cover Devontae. I got trips right. What you gonna do?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand
Mr.
up.
I got the flats. Where you at?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now it's Stidham. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They'll try and throw for it with
Stidham. Man. Oh my God, bro! Fuck! What the hell?
And Washington will have it on the
You got bailed out.
That,
bro.
Attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Define Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get get to the line to run another play.
My first game, I'm usually rusty anyway. Catch me on my third game, we'll be in there. It's a little rough coming off a 12-hour shift at work.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Howell out of the shotgun. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Third and 1. Howell's going to throw it. Got an open man. Finds Gibson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. On first down, Howell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Howell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. In motion goes the tight end. Howell looking to throw again. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught
wow.
at the 6-yard line.
I can't wait till next year. I have Jacory and Bennett.
They're able to convert on 3rd down,
They
and that
really
sets up the
trash.
1st and goal. Every
All
defensive
that
staff
speed for
harps on
nothing.
limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Well, they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
You already ran that play. You already ran that play, bro.
It's a loss of 4.
Yeah, but I pay attention to stuff.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Still running read options, bro.
That's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Howell, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say
Just like it's my first game, bro. First game. A little rusty.
A
little rusty, just first game.
They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for
There
themselves.
we go.
Run their offense, get it into the end
Just a little rusty, man. I've been at work for 14 hours, my guy.
A dash of anger.
That one man covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I work at a hospital, my guy. We save lives.
Out of the gun, Stidham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, Stidham. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Stidham. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Stidham. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Stidham. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got their touchdown.
I'm just getting warmed up, bro.
Field goal. Here comes
First game of the day.
kick. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. So they needed the onside kick, and they got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
Throwing now is Stidham. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Stidham to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Stidham.
To release.
Target and incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now Stidham. And the quarterback may stall out It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they looked like they were in danger surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play.
He's got a man.
Highlighted. No, that wasn't a free form. It would have said free form. His ability highlighted.
And he's across for the touchdown.
That wasn't a free form.
That should just about seal it.
He had an ability highlight.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter.
Hobbs should have picked that. 9 times out of 10, Hobbs picks that.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when the team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they have.
All right, partner, work with me here because
blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Don't swat it.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Third and long, here's Howell. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Oh, he's going to start off rough, man. Like I said, I worked at a hospital for 12 hours. Got to get the muscle memory back.
Because he certainly looked the part.
It's tough when you're 36 years old. Don't get to sit at home all day. Take me about 2-3 games, and then we'll be on point. Started kind of figuring it out again at halftime, but by then it was a little too late. Because I should have hit them with that touchdown right before halftime. They just kind of pointed that one.
How would you say it?
Like I said, it is what it is. Would have had that, you know. Probably would have been a different game. It's a rough start. Like I said, I think I'm starting to catch on. Like right at halftime, I started making the throws. But by then, it was a little too late, if you will. But we should be good now. We got the warm-ups in. Alright, y'all ready?
EA Sports coverage coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC
really going to impose
matchup
running the ball
between
unless
the
I have
Las
like a
Vegas Raiders
two-possession
and
lead.
the Miami Dolphins.
I'm going to try to get that separation early.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stidham. Oh, he's got
Leading off. Let's go.
complete.
Thanks for pressing.
Takes this one down almost all the way to the
Thanks for
30.
playing, man.
It's a gain of 35.
Give me those one-on-ones with that free form. We good.
First play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice.
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
Stidham's throw complete to Hollins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The throw taken in by Cole.
Short passes, you don't necessarily need
for a
free
gain
form.
of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Fly Devontae.
End zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Stidham going to look to throw for it.
Free form.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that?
Keep playing, man. I'm going to free form you to death, bro.
Opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
We can actually try.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. Found a little room there.
Standing strain, it's like 2% now.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Yeah, right.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Good fucking man. Come on, man.
deflection.
Madden, like seriously, that's what we're gonna do today.
Either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
Trick to get a free pass rush point right here.
Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Unless you got the lead or it's a tight game. Bro, I hate how the AI is controlling my guy. What the fuck, man? Lead.
Charles, here in their opening series, they said
AI should not have no control over my user.
Certain players, that looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out
right there, Mary.
as this game moves on.
And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Fields this way up into 17. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, Stidham.
Ah.
And that is incomplete.
Just a little bit.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Stidham again here on 2nd and 10.
3-1.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Skill that cover 0.
8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, Abdullah.
Pass committing.
Athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's Stidham to throw.
Stop blitzing.
He completes it to Abdullah. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Stidham's throw going to be taken.
Over 32 obvious.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 2nd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. The 2nd down run for Abdullah.
I get competitive, I start running, I can win. Ain't nothing. Just don't like doing it all the time.
And the Raiders have taken the lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
That was stupid.
And this will be caught. They get the 2, and they double them up now at 16.
You leave that guy in man coverage on the island.
The 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball.
You don't have no Nnamdi Asomugha or Darrell Revis, my guy. There's no CD in the game like them 2 was when they were the prime.
Run out of space with the back line, but in this case, the offense figured it out.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And going deep for Hill. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, oh, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow. The 2 are going to try and throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for a 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Never going to get it, are we?
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one.
Stop coming out to cover 0.
We're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
A shotgun handoff. This is Abdullah. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On second down, here's Stidham.
Use your home guy as a pick. Fucking love it.
He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside.
Love when they think they're too smart for their own good.
They get 11 back.
Well, let me put a zone right here. Use your zone as a fucking pick.
Reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there.
You can't adjust from a cover 0.
Hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. 3rd and 2, now Stidham.
Over pursuing.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Chasing dummy routes.
Mac Hollins.
Catch you on that turbo, we got you. Stop standing cover 0, bro.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw. To the A zone, but it's It's incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one. But I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time.
Don't run into a block.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series.
Oh, come on, bro. You got to pick that.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
Bro, you got to set the guy.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Disappointed in you, Merrick. Sitting right there. You supposed to pick him.
First half is winding down. And the Dolphins have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. It's a run with Mostert.
No, sir.
And he got it on the touchdown run.
No crossing lane.
Get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. A dump off for Abdullah. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, it's Stidham. He goes underneath to Abdullah.
Take the easy completions with one good.
Past the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain.
It's where you basically control where the ball goes.
On EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime.
You have user input on where the ball goes
Number 3
instead of it just being the AI throwing it.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense like we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short.
somebody. Stop.
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Sure,
and the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score
issue.
here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. And they're going to
Rock, you got to get that.
Conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. To the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Got your ass. Keep kicking it to that tight end, bro. Keep kicking it to him. I knew I was going to get you.
And the Raiders are in for 6.
It's the whole device with my depth chart just so I can do that.
Kick return. And the Raiders have come back to make it a 2-point game.
It's a setup.
Here we go now as
they want to keep scum kicking it, they're going to pay for it.
In motion left, the tight end. Now it's Stidham. Right side.
Too aggressive with your user, my guy.
So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion situations?
Do nothing. Like, the AI not going to react like he's supposed to. I can't do nothing about that, bro. Like, this shit was stopped. Fucking Jones did what Jones does, which can't wait for fucking 24. I'll have a cornerback worthy enough to replace that.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. Let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes or sucker the defense in.
Over pursuit. Way to back me up. Way to back me up.
Get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And going deep.
We got help over there. We got help over there. Hey, you come on, Hobbs, bro.
It's a big play there for
Got you right there, man. You need to get on the fucking ball, bro.
Well, we know he's got the speed.
It's like 3 picks I done dropped.
And the hands, a great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play
Yeah, they get them last second speed boost, bro.
somehow in contact with
Lame.
him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Mostert is not going anywhere.
Yeah,
He'll be
Simon, baby.
dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Again, it's Mostert.
Get in there, gap assignment, baby. Let's go.
He finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I don't think that...
You gotta do better than that, bro.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua, as his guys have now moved down in front. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Right there, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Ball out much. Fucking punch out.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. fields it. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly
gotta do better on your pitches. I'm just highly disappointed in y'all right now.
You want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey.
And Abdullah lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job watching it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And Wilson with it, complete. Touchdown, Dolphins.
They need to stop making money plays that don't require adjustments.
And the Dolphins get another.
They don't give them time to react to make adjust.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16.
They could have stopped it. There's not a reaction time.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down.
He got pulled out with fumble. I mean, what can I do? I mean, let's be honest here.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. Trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here.
The 61 overall quarterback.
Talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball.
Told you about playing at cover 0. I mean, we get 3 points with that.
Pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems.
Take shots, bro.
Ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Take shots, but we're not scared.
And this is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams, 38 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Now it's Stidham. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it.
Dude, I told you about playing cover 0. So easy to beat.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's going to be marked down just
Definition of a bum.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Push that shit, man.
Right at the 15-yard line. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way.
Get Moss, bitch. Freeform.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
It's a user, bro. Freeform.
Pick up there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
I can only put it where my guy can get it, not yours.
Down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense.
If you keep playing man, I'm going to freeform you to death.
Went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham.
Freeform.
Man over the middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one.
Keep playing man, I want to get you.
Before he's brought down. Stidham sets to throw on 1st. He'll look downfield for Waller. And this is taken.
I'm not scared to go deep, bro.
It's a big play.
I told you if you keep playing man, I'm going to keep freeforming you.
51 yards. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield. And
get freeform. Stop playing man then, bitch. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Keep playing man. Keep playing man, and you're going to keep getting fucked up.
Have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Stidham.
Keep playing man, you're going to keep getting fucked up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I done told you to stop playing man. You want to be the dumbass.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done.
You're going to learn your lesson today.
Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying...
You're going to learn your lesson today. Stop playing man against a vet.
Take it in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle.
That's your dumb ass want to play man coverage on me. I done told you the whole fucking game, stop doing it or I'm going to freeform you to death.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half.
Oh, the fucking KO! Come on, man! Play the ball!
As they get closer for 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Tua. That's caught by Wilson. What a play that turns out to be. 36
He's belling you out so bad right now.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him
It's
to
fine.
roam. But
That is fine. Keep that in there, bro. That is fine.
For defenders who may crop up out of nowhere, that turned into a big play.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped
Good
him
KO.
spot, and stacked him up.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Back to the running game with Mostert. For 224 yards rushing for him. He's been tremendous all day long. The Dolphins
struggled horrendously versus a 61 overall quarterback.
Clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Mostert. And he's in for the touchdown.
Let you score on purpose. Better not play man. You better not play man. You better not play man.
That's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it?
You better not play man. I'm just telling you right now.
They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this.
Dude, you gave up 46 points to a stock playbook, bro, with a custom. Get good.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shot.
Let a 61 overall quarterback do that to you, bro.
Yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to
Yeah, well, let me call a timeout. And really 5 seconds goes like that?
go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
Whatever.
But this is not a
Dude
situation.
he was really getting fucked up.
We'll see what they do here.
Like, you can't do nothing with someone that's glitching a playbook, you know, audible and into shit that I ain't got time to adjust to. It happens.
Near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Can't win them all.
That was good.
But I will say
They
this.
were just a little too far out to get a decent look
I'm
at the
warmed
end zone
up.
for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
Caught him over pursuing on a couple of plays. Spamming cover 0. Like, how are you going to try to defend flat from the left side of the formation? You got to run against the grain. You're going to get chip blocked running against the grain. That's why they don't run cover 0, bro. Like, that shit was getting dotted up for real. I just didn't have a running back fast enough. This dude just glitching his playbook. I forgot too, as a left-hand quarterback. My blitzes should have came from the fucking left side instead of the right. It's my fault. See, I was into, like, usually if it was a right-hand quarterback, that's a sack. But he rolled right in. I didn't anticipate. That left hand gave him a faster throw. Just gonna have to anticipate that, I guess, when I play up against the Dolphins. You don't see, you know, a lot of people really trying to throw with them left-handers, but it can throw you off. That is why I want Marcus Peters next year. Like, bro should have had that, and he didn't even dive at him. He just. And then I try to go for his legs, and nobody fucking, like, the dive tackles don't fucking work in this game. Caught him sleep on one of these plays. And I will give you a helpful tip. Like if you have like a X factor that needs to rely on rushing the ball, believe it or not, kick returns count towards that. So like if you can get like 3 or 4 kick returns, and then you have like an ability like Jacobs like comeback or something like that, or whatever it is, where it's after halftime it's like reduced zone objectives. If he can get like 10 yards on his return, and you can, most of them you can just return with the tight end and then flip it back to him, and it'll count towards, you know, him getting in the zone. He probably had like one more carry, but I just really couldn't get in a position because dude had a glitched out playbook. I was like, bro, if I couldn't get, my dudes kept getting chip blocked by the fucking running back. I probably should have put my focus, like if they're play actioning, I'm probably just going to put my focus on the quarterback so that they don't blitz the fucking running back. See, Avery would have had that. And then I'm a little pissed at fucking Hobbs, because Hobbs usually comes away with them. I don't know why he didn't that time. The whole left hand throw animation. I know I had somebody in man on him, and I guess he glitched out to the tight end. Hey, running them. That's just how those read flat wheels are. I should have just stayed in a cover one hole instead of a blitz. That's all. Dude didn't take me serious. Didn't think I wasn't about to throw a bomb on him. Had him worried. They don't really have enough of my highlights. I hate that. You get the shed that time. It's like, bro, I'm trying to run cross spammers. Yeah, they didn't have my highlights in there. I'm a little mad at that. Because at the end of the day, I finally had a free-form game without throwing interceptions. I think I'm almost there, guys. I got a perfect passer rating, 158.3. Y'all see the difference? Like when I go up against man coverage, whether it's cover 0, cover 1, 2-man under, I typically perform a little bit better against that. Sometimes I might struggle here versus zone because of the zone chucks kind of, you know, mess up the timing. I don't have very good press release receivers, you know, whereas if you're in cover 0 or something, or if I see man coverage, I can kind of force them one-on-ones and kind of do what I need to do. You play zone, I can either get it or I can't. It really just depends on the defender you have. We did a good job again. Offensive line, no sacks allowed. Like you can take some positives away from this, but like I said, if someone comes at you with a glitched playbook where they're just audible into fucking read flat wheel, you don't have time to adjust to it. So I need to have a counter in place for that. I gotta have my fucking cover 1 robber defense for that shit. So I know for a fact that I need the run situation is going to be edge blitz. If it's a pass situation from those same sets where they're running like a lot of RPOs, I'll use the cover 1 robber. I need a cover 2 for my run fits. We'll attempt to spy. I'm not sure if I want to try this OP roll. It's just really just trying to make it work. Just think of it as a variant of the edge blitz, because you're going to get that safety around instead of that linebacker. You're still going to penetrate, but it's a 1, 2, 3. It's a 4-man rush instead of 5-man, so you have a little bit better coverage. You could opt for 6 with the cloud flat. I might be able to use this versus those tight sets and get an overload on one side. Something to kind of experiment with, you know. Like I said, last year, you know, I had that dollar Okie roll. I liked how the dollar Okie roll lined up, but this one you can only use it versus like tight sets. I think this one might. I'll have to get the lab in, see if I can use it. Then you got to worry about people audibling and shit, and motion hiking, and it's like they have potential to be good if people just kind of pick their play and run with it, and then has potential to be bad if they're play flipping and motioning. Odd, like, bro, it's like, why are y'all playing like sweats in July? I don't know.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo.
Team over scheme, my guy. Scheme over team.
Back of the end zone for a touchback. Allen going to go to the air right away. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to...
Bro, I feel like they put a hidden catch in this game. Should have been a pick.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try to find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up the
aggressive
first
straight
down.
ball defender right there. He's supposed to go for the ball.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he's got some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Home field advantage.
Touchdown.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They start the drive with a goal. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Stidham. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken
No,
down
that's a dot.
before they work it across midfield.
Keep playing man. You're going to see a lot of those.
Covers 29 yards. First down. Out of the gun, Stidham. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
If you're not using it, you're not going to get it, bro. That's the thing about freeforming. I can only put it where my receiver can get it, not yours.
Pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's Stidham to throw.
Is that right?
He'll look downfield for Waller.
I can only put it where my guy can get it, not yours.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Stidham.
Only where my guy can get it. Nah, it's a free form. You're not going to touch it, bro, if you're in man coverage.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and
Only
get
throw it where my
physical.
guy can get it, not yours.
That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll get 23 yards there. And that's good for a Vegas first down. Throwing again here, Stidham. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, you got lucky. You got lucky with that one.
And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take
They let you steal it from my fucking receiver, which is bullshit. Simultaneous possession goes to the fucking offense.
And that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now,
Will it?
pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big
motion.
drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early
Got
in this
him.
game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here against
Hold
City,
it.
they could grab an early string.
Motion again so I can get another block shed.
And that's what you're looking for.
Motion him again so I can get another block shed.
Can you gain it? Can you
I said
press?
motion again so I can get another free block shed.
Right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. back to the ground. This time Cook. To the 43, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the...
I wouldn't throw it to him, man.
Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's what defense is talking about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. First down, here's the run with Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield.
Can't block it if I'm sending more than you're blocking.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Under pressure throw. I have 2 edge threat elite defenders, so you're going to get a lot of those.
Leaking out of the backfield, there's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out.
Yeah, the one-play touchdown.
It looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
He'll look
I overled that.
for Waller. And that's going to be
Slightly tapped. You got him
trying to
for
take
one
a
play.
shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield.
God.
On that play, they run successfully.
Wait for you to back off.
He's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Stidham will throw again. Flushed out right. And this one's incomplete.
down. Settle down.
Someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Stidham. He will find Cole here, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Need a little bit more. We got him.
Lines up to be incomplete.
Still that 2-man run here.
Yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now it's Stidham. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Can you use it 3-point?
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's
I use her my shit, my guy.
51 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end.
Yeah, I don't mind testing them, bro. I'm confident in my user ability.
Make this a successful drive.
On as the Raider kickoff.
I'm not scared of
They
them.
will send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
What you gonna do if I put Waller on him now? Waller is 6'6". He's not gonna be able to match up with him very well.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Thanks for the block shed.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
Told you about motioning.
The Raiders have got him. The Bills are going to go ahead.
I want to take that out your game plan against me.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. Oh, he's brought down.
And halftime.
No timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
You ain't risking it for a biscuit, bro. You scared to go deep?
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back, Charles.
What's the point of using those timeouts if he wasn't going to try to score?
Number 3.
Disappointed in you.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action from the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Jacob's not going to drop that shit. Come on, man.
Set to get this drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage.
Cover 4 killer.
So he's got a man complete, and he's going to be taken down at about.
Come on, that defense again, please.
Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half, and they came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big game.
They'll throw on first down with Stidham. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Stidham first down in the red zone.
Ah, come on, we got the ups on him. That slot cornerback not big enough. Let's go. Man, still with a 6'4" receiver, bro. Come on, man. Come on, Highland, you gotta get them.
Now to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Stidham.
3-4. Thanks for backing them up.
Taking it in over the middle. Touchdown Raiders.
Man, I told you about playing man coverage against me, bro. I'm gonna do this shit all day.
19 yards away.
I love going up against man coverage.
Taking the lead as they go right down the field and score.
I can manipulate how you play defense with this shit.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now they send a man in motion right. Stidham going to look to throw for it.
He only has red zone threat. You're not going to defend him?
As they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can
Especially with your best DB, he needs to be following him the whole way around.
Get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up.
Catch you in zone. All I got to do is motion him. If he don't follow, bro, you fuck. 99 overall receiver wide open.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And
Formation's not very good at running with.
1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies.
Strong close is more of a passing
I think
formation.
ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Had to be a while before I see a trip defense again. Oh, yes! Oh, Lurk City was like right there. Come on, man.
That one good for 26 and a first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
What up, pretty boy?
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was the thing of beauty right there.
You're not breaking one tackle, bro.
Fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, And the defensive rookie, that
Big gap assignments over here.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Keep the integrity of our assignments.
Run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now Allen. He completes it to the tight end Knox. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And they've got it in the red zone now. Down
Bouncing off people is BS. They just tackle for a loss. Yeah, the tackle bouncing off people that wasn't there was BS. I completely agree with you.
And turning into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
Not playing gap assignment defense, bro. You're not going to get no big boys.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Thanks for the motion. You're going to give me a block shed.
Now Allen. It's complete to Diggs.
Well, I went for the punch. I went for the punch. I went for the punch. That's on me. That wasn't anything good you did. That was me going for the punch. Big difference.
Strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab. He's got it in, complete.
I tried to tell you, don't do it. Get out of man coverage. Get out of man coverage. Okay. You're going to learn today.
As they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Stidham.
Oh, he's so good for one play.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Stidham from the shotgun. He'll look downfield for Waller.
Only where my guy can get it.
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not really.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Here's Stidham to throw.
Just a little bit to the outside. You got to bracket him, bro.
They had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Stidham going for it on 4th.
Oh, when they play man. Keep playing man, though.
Not often do 4th down conversions result
Okay, keep playing man, though.
But that's the case here. 1st down.
I love diving people up that play man.
Stidham. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now it's Stidham. Rolling to his right. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense. With 1:53 left.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Stidham.
Why you put a linebacker on him, bro? Why you got a linebacker on him, bro? Match personnel, my guy. I'm in 12 personnel, my guy. You should have not been in that goal line.
Really a tough spot, and there's not much room to come down. But when you have a really athletic receiver and a quarterback with touch, it's hard to defend.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had
we were right now.
Sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust.
I had the right adjustment. He didn't play the ball. Oh my God! Nah, you got bailed out. He should have fucking played the ball.
But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And that's fine.
Good KO. There, incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Allen.
Bro, we right there. Come on, play the ball.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Wow, I tried to lurk it.
For a gain of 6, second
I
and
knew it
goal.
was coming.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. From the 2 now, second and goal. Here's Allen.
Yeah, he is.
Mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jayon.
He was. He was wide open.
Just about sewn up this football game.
Don't worry, I don't take knees. Don't worry, I don't take knees. I showboat.
It's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way, as we saw there.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say
Oh,
it.
I fucking came back the wrong way.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
That's not one of those high
Possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone.
Out.
Spot
And then comes back in.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Please motion him. Please. Please motion him so I can get this block shed. Thank you.
In motion left.
Thank you.
Throwing is Allen.
Right to me.
It's intercepted at the goal
Waiting for that
line.
fucking motion. Appreciate it.
It's off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this
I had him in
game.
I'm going to put him in a soft squad, bro, so he can play both of those routes.
That's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Free form. User.
And with inside of 10 seconds,
If you keep playing man, you're going to get dotted up.
Whistles and a timeout on the field. It's a big play there for Vegas. 49 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Carr to throw. Looking deep for Adams.
Free form. User.
Across for the late touchdown.
Don't try me, bro.
Seconds. That would
Told you to not play man. You're going to get free form to death.
So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And he's going to go.
All right, well, let me throw that.
Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
GG's.
Kickoff.
That's when you need to use that free form, fellas. I mean, it worked against zone, but it just kills man coverage. Set your protections up and read the coverage briefs now. You'll have the right play dialed up for it. Starting to get better with it. Decided I'm just going to use it mainly versus man coverage. Zones already have, stock routes can be zone. You don't necessarily need it on zone. But you can throw absolute lasers on man, and they won't be able to play the ball. Because remember, as I always teach you, man plays what? Plays the receiver. I place the ball out of his reach because he's not going to get over the top on me. You play man, you're playing the receiver. You're not on ball. So if I can get a good lead on it and you're one-on-one, you're going to free form on that shit all day, bro. I can care less if you got a 99 overall cornerback over there. It's not going to happen. Place it only where your guy can get the ball. That's all you have to do, man. Just get the stick work. There's 2 weeks left. Get your stick work. Practice this shit. Because I'm telling you, next year you're going to need it. Okay? Next year, you're going to need it. Look at this one. Absolute laser with the... Just kill him with it, man. Cannot play man coverage. Let's see if I got any more highlight throws. Caught him backing off, man. He came back off. Because, see, I had this dude confused. He got worried about me attacking the midfield, so he had a mid-third on the field this time. Well, when you have an extra guy playing zone, that means you don't have the guy playing press. And I'm going to get that quick pass free form on him in this play. He's not going to be able to react to it fast enough. I throw it over his head right in the bucket. Get a nice little precision pass. This is what he was worried about. This is what he was worried about. He going down the middle like that with the free form. That should have destroyed man coverage, man. It's like, all you have to do is just practice. You're going to take losses. But once you get that shit down, you're going to be all right. It is going to piss people off, too, in the process. Because you're going to get them out of their defense eventually. They're going to be like, they're just going to start calling plays. Let's see. Is he on? Like, you're asking me for a game, but are you on? Is that you? Let's see. Yes. 5 minutes, all Madden. Said I'm getting better with it, man. I might have 2 or 3 bad days, but once I get warmed up, what's up, my guy? Just chilling, practicing for Madden 24.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway here in London. This one fielded at the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball, then limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen, the left side caught by Diggs. 3rd play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Allen gonna throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
56.
Allen now looks to throw. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Allen off the play fake. Out to his left. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try to slow that pressure down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Allen going to go on 4th down, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now Stidham on 1st down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 28 yards. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now it's Stidham. Steps away. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take
both leading it to the sideline. I thought I had.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling
twist it around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it...
Touchdown! Dawson Knox, 33 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Stidham. A dump off for Abdullah. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. And this turns into a nice gain with a slam at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Stidham. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Stidham again here on 2nd and 10. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Stidham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Stidham. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Stidham sets to throw on first. Forced out to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long. And they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham. Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. Stidham going to look to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On first down, Allen going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And Davis with it left side. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to throw once more. Going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen. And Diggs has it. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. The quick slant caught. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. They'll run for
I went for the play action. I had it too.
Bills touchdown. James Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it 21-8. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And still throws another interception.
Should have been PI. Not supposed to chuck that far downfield.
He gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to the Bills territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's like fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there.
Should have had a mobile quarterback that could go on the run.
Tighten things up. Maybe get their pace a little bit, get their grill, and then send them back out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Stidham. Going down the middle, and it's complete. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
He'll look downfield for Waller.
Ah, come on, EA.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a
Come on
gainer
now.
in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
I even led that shit outside.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw without him. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now Allen. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on fourth down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. The kick by Bass is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in point? But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they got a shot at this one.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
What do you mean, Reese?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They start the drive with Cook. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Following
Actually, it does. It gives you a speed boost.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. To the air, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on fourth down. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Allen again. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Give that sack to the linebacker, Jayon Brown.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, That position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the interception, here's Stidham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Stidham. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Stidham. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now Stidham on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan.
Just ran that route right at the safety. That was my
Possession
fault.
of the football. One side gets an interception, but
That
the
was my
defense
fault.
comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit.
You
as
both
offense takes the field again.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
On 2nd down, Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On play action, Allen.
Oh, you gotta alert that.
And incomplete.
Once in my life, always succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. On 1st down, Stidham. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Stidham. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
Touchdown Raiders! Josh Jacobs, 28 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during the game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. A 10th carry of the game for Cook.
Change of direction is filling right now.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 87 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Here's Cook again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's
GG's, bro.
intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I would guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that half unit now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now the Bills are going to use the first.
Had to adjust, man. Not too many people can make me adjust.
7 seconds remaining in the ball game. Throwing is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I had to get out of stuff, man. I ain't gonna stay in something you keep dotting it up, bro. I'm gonna fix it.
This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Good game, man. Should play some more.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such.
Finally found a blitz that would come through on that.
The Raiders are going to win the football game. Throwing now is Stidham. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here.
Oh, I'm gonna love Devontae next year.
Late touchdown. Well, this, of course,
Good ass game, my guy.
a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one.
I had to kind of settle down, man. It's like play smart. Do that good game, bro. I can respect that. But you know, got that clutch gene inside of me. Gotta watch out for me in the 4th quarter, bro. Like, I put up 20 points in the 4th quarter alone.
Big second half, and that leads them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the
Dude, killing me in this shit. I was just trying to find something. Guys were just getting slowed down. I don't know what it was causing them. They were getting slowed down. Couldn't get to the fits fast enough. I wasn't scared to try Tre'Davious. I fucking should have hit Devontae on this, but I kind of forced it because pressure was coming. I could probably hit Devontae for a one play over there. I kind of forced it, like I said, dude was coming. I just wanted to check down Tre'Davious with the acrobat. It's tough at first, you know, but like I said, we adapted a little bit. Thought I'm trying to get the play action on that. He was trying to do to me what I was doing to everybody else with the free form to the tight end. I don't blame him. So eventually in the 4th quarter, I had to take that shit away. I was like, I got to have a high safety on him, and my user got to be on that. Because if not, he was just going to keep doing that the whole game. It's like like I said, people do that. Like, you're not adjusting, they're going to keep doing it the whole game. It's just one thing I had to do. I had to make something happen. So I'd be trying to test coverages. I didn't free that. Yeah. I had stopped leading that because I thought he was going to beat him. I probably could have led it a little bit further. I thought I was good, but I guess not. I didn't want to over lead it. This was the play right here that kind of got me into the game. It's like I said, as soon as they play man coverage, they reroute. And Foster, I'm looking at him. As soon as I see him reroute, I'm like, bro, just make a play for me. Like, he's been good to me these past couple of years. He's been a good check down option for me. I don't expect him to make big plays all the time. He does every now and then. Can't be scared to try to make throws. I I tried to get it inside, but it was like the bump that he got helped him, like right there. I'm not sure if he got the click on that slowed it down. See, I tried to get out in front of it, and then he got his click on and it slowed me down. That was a good user switch by him. I didn't think I was going to be able to come back. I was going to try to make a game of it. I wanted to see if I could do like a bootleg screen, and I forgot pocket quarterbacks can't throw those fast enough. So if I was going to throw it, I would have had to throw it right there. So he wasn't fast enough to do the bootleg screen. Got to Hollins, got the first down to Waller. And this is where we kind of tricked them a little bit. I came out in a pro set. Then I audibled to ace empty to pick up the blitz. I motioned the receiver over and put him in a basically a block read, just in case, so it would strengthen my protection to the other side. And obviously Devontae one-on-one is going to be the favorable matchup, especially if you don't have a safety over there. So I tried to come back to that later in the game, but he started having a high safety on it, so I was like, couldn't necessarily get it the way I wanted to. So I tried to improvise a little bit. I said he was just killing that right in the and as he kept doing that, I was like, bro, I got to do something to take that away, because he just wanted that way too much. I think I got him. See, he probably would have had him again. Like, if he would have threw it right there. That tight end of the seam was just deadly. I think eventually I caught on to it. He went fourth down, and we got him on the alert. I guess he didn't see the read that he wanted. I don't know. I had a high safety over there that time. That's probably why. I started putting him in an inside quarter, trying to take it away. But we took it away with our user on that one. Ended up giving it right back. Like I thought that was my moment. And I was like, man, I'm gonna throw this wheel route. I don't even know who the safety was manned on, bro. I should have took Waller and ran him vertical. That's what I fucking should have did. That probably would have did it, because if he's cover zero, usually the main guy manned up on the running back is on the other side. So if I would, instead of running that funky route cross, I probably should have just ran him like on a slant or something vertical. I probably could have got that wheel route off. Just wasn't thinking. Started seeing some other, trying to open the playbook up. He had a pretty good defense. And what I started doing was the motion height slant with the block release flat, so that I had time to make the read. Got Foster over there on the block release flat. So you can kind of pick up the edge defender and kind of sway him away. I did have that crosser. I wanted it, but because he had a high safety over there, the thing with the Bills is, like, I think both of their safeties have like KO abilities and shit. So it's like I really didn't want to try that, even though I possibly could have probably waited on it. But you can't wait on it when you got three guys just coming. The Raiders' offensive line sucks in this game. Like, if I had a better offensive line, I probably could have waited on that and made that throw to the sideline. So we went ahead and went with the dump out the backfield. Another reason why we run this versus man is we're going to create a lot of rub routes. All right, so if you got someone manned on the running back, we're going to run a route right at him, just like that, to get a zone chuck, take him out of position. Okay, so he kept coming at man. With man, I know I say when you motion hike, you create block sheds, you do. But sometimes if you do it right, you can create rub routes that'll get open just as fast. So like I said, I'm going to give up the block shed. Basically we get 50 block shedding off the guard right there. But I give up the block shed to get basically a pick screen route downfield. So it's worth it at the end of the day, especially if they're going to keep playing man coverage. Like I said, dude had good defense. I had to really open up things that I do on offense and mutt to play him. This is where he messed up, bro. You got the lead. Just run the ball, man. Run the ball, eat the clock. You know, I tried to bait him off, like in case he did pass it. I wanted to get my safety over there, just in case he was trying to do a zone run or something. And as soon as I seen him drop back, I immediately broke to the tight end. Because, I mean, I'm thinking if I'm on offense and I see the tight end all over there, immediately I'm going to try to throw it to him, right? Well, when you try to quick pass and you got someone with edge threat elite running right at you, it's going to kind of make you throw a bad pass. And you can see right there, that's why I like edge threat elite. And the Raiders are the only fucking team that has not only just one of them, they got both of them. The only edge threat elite team in regs. So that's what makes their defense so good. So that alone, instead of him getting a high ball pass over here to basically seal the game, Crosby basically is the MVP for this one by forcing the ball bad. Even my defender had to run behind. Yeah, we'll run it back, bro. That was a good-ass game. I can appreciate games like that. You know, that's what I mean by, you know, don't be a sweat, play competitively. And then we ended up finding a blitz for him to take his scheme away, so we can probably add that to our arsenal. I just like to look at the review and see what I do wrong, see what I do right, kind of carry it with me. I'm definitely going to be playing this dude a lot next year. I like playing games like this. This is comp. I ain't going to lie, this is a comp player. You make me think you're comp. Should be fun. I just got to get out of that habit of making mistakes early in games. Like, I know I do that a lot because I'm high risk, high reward. Just if I can cancel out those early mistakes and just play fundamental all the way across the board.
The National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Mexico City. Taking it about the 1. Alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. And a quick throw. And right
Can he get it? Let's go.
And the Raiders pick it up.
Good strip.
He's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
Shit.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get them that often. So a big play there, not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know what's funny? They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right.
I tried to bait it.
Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try to middle with Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle, it's Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here's Allen. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2. And definitely not playing the check down game.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Take that tight end away from him this game.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Oh, he tried to lurk. Come on, man. Get in now.
Another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Cook up the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Slow him down.
James Cook, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have cut the lead back down to 2.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the 1st. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Adams the man in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. Stidham. It's complete. Abdullah. And now off to the races down the right side. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Oh, fucking acrobat.
Intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now the rookie's free. 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front, because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about
fucking acrobat, bro.
Move the defense in front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's got his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns,
Take that shit out of the game. That's just so funny.
each of them on the helmet. That's recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Trying to throw on second down, but this this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Allen on third. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Oh, God, I was about to say they were going to rob me on that.
Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 23. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now Stidham on 2nd down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Stidham on 1st down. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A 2nd down run for Abdullah. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They go back to Abdullah on 1st. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll throw it with Stidham. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Out of BS, I had him beat with it. Love it, though. Good game. Good shit, good shit, good shit. I had you faked on it and everything. Just didn't put it where it needed to be.
They're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman, because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen
to this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen now looks to throw. And that is
shit, Chandler.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. Here comes Abdullah on the return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Final play of the half. It's Stidham. And that is incomplete. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see.
When you're out there and trying to use them like that, bro, I can hit you with any route. Liability.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple.
Oh, really, EA?
For the 4th time today. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players.
Tackled him a lot. Don't want to have to worry about that next year, though.
Those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Man, that's a great observation, too, Brandon.
I guess he comes out and mushed him over thinking he was going to have help. I was like, no, son.
Staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room. No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
This distorted shit.
For the first time this game, multiple defenders in there to drop it. How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignment. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
From midfield now, here's Stidham. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. Now it's Stidham.
Good user.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Again, Stidham. Touchdown. Devontae Adams from 6 yards away. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments. When they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Needed a couple yards.
No, I used your, since you was in man, I used your own defender as a screen for me.
Sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out.
If it wasn't for you being in man, I probably wouldn't have got that run in.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Allen shreds him with a stiff arm. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They run the counter with Cook. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
From the 41, Allen.
Good shit, Hobbs!
They're going to be batted away.
Show him you were good.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial.
Show me I can trust you in man.
Here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Allen.
Good shit, hey, right, let's go!
Intercepted it. Anthony
Good fucking hard flat adjustment.
The Raiders are going to take possession of the football. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He'll look downfield for Waller.
Oh my goodness. Come on, man. It's fucking late. Good shit, bro. Gotta come down with him, Walls.
Ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders.
Push him forward.
And intercepted.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 133 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give running right. It's Cook.
Back there, Mary.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throw with Allen.
Get you another one. Get you another one.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. To the air. Allen. And Davis has it over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And again, it's Allen. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
I was lurking. Oh my God, they wouldn't let me lurk. I've fucking seen it and everything. And they made me overrun it. Lame.
Extra point by Bass. Good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
That hurt.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And he definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking deep for Adams.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man.
And that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
That sucks.
And the Bills will take over.
You got to touch on me.
As they get it up to the 43-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, it's
he hurt me in that last game.
Football, and he's done so quite well. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. converted. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Allen from the gun on third down. And Diggs has it. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So Allen's going to look to throw.
Double.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Really?
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
GG, bro. Really, though.
Touchdown run.
They hit him with a fucking 88 hit power linebacker, and he stood him up.
That touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. The extra point by Bass. It's a 19-point game.
I think I just focused too much on trying to take your tight end away this game. Should have went back to what I did the first game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this. He's got a man complete. And the tackle going to be made.
Pressure on the line, bro. We make the money.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll throw on first down with Stidham. He lets this one fly toward the...
How they wouldn't let me fucking jump. That's gay. Because your guy activated. That's crazy. Well, I tried. I ain't scared to make close. Yeah, dude, good game, bro. Good game. Just thought it was a little lame that I couldn't catch it because your guy activated.
Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end.
Got all that throw power. I wish I had that throw power. If I had that throw power, you know what's up. Shit. I mean, I got a like 86 throw power guy.
It doesn't translate into a completion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I'm just taking your tight end away from you, bro. If you want it too much.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence.
Nah, I'll take one of them reads away and force you to go somewhere else. I'll take my chances. You showed it to me too much in the first game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He sets to fire deep.
Man, that's so gay. They ran my guy off. The AI ran my guy off. That's lame. Good game, The AI, like, I had to click on and everything, and the fucking route ran my guy off. Like, AI shouldn't still have control. Like, if I click on, I should have immediate user impact. Because I was on it. They gave me a late click on, but for some odd reason he has this stupid animation that I get stuck in.
They certainly were there in this one, huh?
And then my other guy, he's just like, bro, I even shaded him outside. Like, I just couldn't get that mana line on. Good game, though. I think we both had pretty good defenses for the most part. Just came down to turnovers and where the turnovers were. That boy Levante, though. I ain't scared to test you. Felt bad for my linebacker on this one because, I mean, you got 88 hit power. you guys stood up. That's the one I wanted to alert, but I overran it. I had a guy over the top. All I had to do was just sit under it, and I could have lurked it. Tough throwing on these safeties, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I had it. Waller usually come down, but he gets that KO animation. I think that one's on Tre'Davious White. I wonder what ability he had. I know he's got the acrobat. That kind of gave him momentum. Ugh. Just kind of go look at the thing, see. No, overall, I think I did good today, man. I'm getting a little bit better with the freeform. See what his ability is, that way I know. See, he's got the acrobat, deep out zone KO, and that's why. So you could put him in an outside quarter, and he'll react and just take anything away. And then if he plays match coverage, he's got pick artist, so if he plays tight, like if you turn match on, he's got tight, he's going to get pick artist. And then if he plays just straight zone, or if he's like, you know, in a spy or something, off man, he's got something for everything. He's got the zone, he's got match, and he's got man to man. Only thing you don't have is size. I probably should have I was trying to get a matchup with fucking Waller on him, but dude had followed by overall or something. Probably might start using Waller as a fucking receiver again. Alright, fella, my cats are hungry. Appreciate y'all tuning in. It was a blast today. I'm getting a little bit better with it. As always, you know, always trying to strive for improvement. Hopefully you guys practice freeforming. You know, it's going to make a world of a difference in your game. Like, once you get good at it, you know, you'll be able to play comp games a lot smoother without kind of being in panic mode versus people that just blitz a lot. You know, you're going to need it. Like, you can't do it. Like, classic mode is not going to sit there and be able to make the passes versus meta blitzes, because you're going to have those throw under pressures. With it, at least freeforming, you have somewhat control, maybe not all of it, but you have enough to kind of, you know, wither away some of those, you know, metas or whatnot that are coming after you. Good game, my dude. Appreciate it. Two good, solid games. I think we bested each other on them. Defense was on par for both ends for the most part. Outside the fucking defensive animations. But, you know, shit happens. You live and learn. But other than that, man, I need to feed my cats. I need to get something to eat. And we'll continue upon the progress, tomorrow. Okay. Appreciate y'all tuning in.